संस्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः.
It was 100 years back on the 29th of March 1908 that Chennai Math published its first publication, The Universe and Man, written by Swami Ramakrishna. On his triumphant return from the West after broadcasting the message of Vedanta, Swami Vivekananda stayed at the Ice House in Chennai for 9 days. At the request of devotees, Swamiji sent his brother disciple Swami Ramakrishna to establish a permanent center here to nurture the seeds sown by him. In 1897, Swami Ramakrishna started the first South Indian branch of Sri Ramakrishna Math at the Ice House in Triplicane. 10 years later, the Math shifted to the present premises at Mylapore.
மண்ணுலகும் விண்ணுலகும் அளந்து நின்ற மாதவனே, கண்ணார கண்டு கொள்ள காயந்தான் எடுத்தானே, புண்ணியங்கள் வளர்ப்பதற்கு புவியதனில் வந்தானே, எண்ணமிலா அருளுருவன் ராமகிருஷ்ணன் அடிபோற்றி.
Swami Vivekananda says that the advent of spirituality upon the human race has been as the gentle dew that falls unseen and unheard, and yet produces a tremendous result. So is the publishing history of spiritual literature by the Chennai Math. 1895, the Brahmavadin company started to publish the Brahmavadin magazine. It was initiated, directed and funded by Swamiji from America. This was followed by a few more books. 1897, the first Tamil publication called Swami Vivekanandarin Sorpozhuvin Saram was printed. As far as the records go, this book can be rightly called as the very first Ramakrishna Vivekananda literature in Tamil. 1898, Tamil newspapers published excerpts from the lectures of Swami Vivekananda. Several young men were inspired. One such was Venkadaswamy Naidu of Vaniyambadi. He would dress up like Swamiji and he would recite at different places Swamiji's lectures as they had appeared in the newspapers. 1898, the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna and Swamiji started in Tamil Nadu in written form with the publication of Jnanathiruttu in 2 volumes. The book is credited to Sri V. Nataraj Iyer, who was the editor of 2 Tamil journals, Lokopakari and Jnana Chandrika. Publisher of Jnanathiruttu sent a copy of the book to Swami Vivekananda. This is Swamiji's reply to him. Dear Sir, received your letter dated 7th along with Tamil translation of the compilation of some of my selected speeches. I am indeed very happy to receive this. There is no doubt that every effort must be made to spread these ideas everywhere. The best way to do it is to translate my speeches into different languages of different places. I am happy that you are a model in this matter. I wish you all success in this attempt. With blessings, Swami Vivekananda. 1899 to 1907. This period saw several Tamil publications inspired by Swami Ramakrishna. Subramanya Shiva, a freedom fighter, and Mahesh Kumar Sharma authored a number of titles in Ramakrishna Vivekananda literature. 29th March 1908, Chennai Math published its first publication, The Universe and Man by Swami Ramakrishna. In the early days, other important publications were Inspired Talks by Swami Vivekananda, Complete Works of Swami Ramakrishna and Complete Works of Swami Abhedananda. 1909 to 1914, Sri Alasinga Perumal passed away on 11th May 1909, but Brahmavadin was continued to be published by his sons till April 1914 when it ceased. Sri Ramakrishna Math, Chennai continued the spiritual legacy when it started publishing Vedanta Kesari from May 1914. Between 1910 to 1920, side by side with the Math Publications, private publications were also printed. From 1920, Swami Sarvananda, the second president of the Chennai Math, translated Upanishads into English. Their first editions were published from 1920 till 1958. 1921, Ramakrishna Vijayam, a Tamil magazine, was started by Swami Sarvananda to present abstract Vedantic ideas in a simple manner so that common man can understand and practice them. Later, Swami Vipulananda contributed enormously to Tamil literature by translating many of the important works of Swami Vivekananda. 1937, Telugu publications were started. In 2007, all Telugu publications, nearly 200 titles, along with Sri Ramakrishna Prabha, the monthly magazine, were shifted to Hyderabad. This magazine had more than 23,000 subscribers at the time of transfer. 1940, first book on Sri Sarada Devi was published, authored by Swami Tapasyananda. Since then, there were several books on Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi. 1941, Sri Avinashi Lingam authored a book from prison which has a foreword by Mahatma Gandhi. 1945 saw the publication of an inspiring book, Eternal Companion, which is a guidebook for spiritual practice. From 1945 till 1991, Sri Anna N. Subramaniam translated, edited and authored more than 60 titles, besides being closely associated with Math's Tamil periodical Sri Ramakrishna Vijayam. Sri Anna's numerous books on traditional subjects have made Ramakrishna Math a homely name in Tamil Nadu. 1963, birth centenary year of Swami Vivekananda. Complete works of Swami Vivekananda was translated into Tamil Jnana Deepam in 10 volumes. Between 1970 to 1993, Swami Tapasyananda has translated and authored more than 30 titles. This, besides holding the onerous duties as the Vice President of the Ramakrishna Math and Mission, President of Chennai Math, and Editor of Vedanta Kesari. Swami Tanmayananda translated and authored important books in modern Tamil. Swami Paramananda authored several books between 1917 and 1982. Swami Harshananda authored several books on Hinduism. In 1987, First Meetings with Sri Ramakrishna by Swami Prabhananda was published. 1997, Centenary of Swami Vivekananda's triumphant return. Several publications were released, especially based on Swamiji's works. Swami Asutoshananda translated and authored several books. 10,000 plus copies of the book Swami Vivekanandarin Virivana Vazhkai Varalaru were sold off even before the book was released. Swami Raghaveshananda brought out more than 35 titles in the form of pictorials between 1988 and 2001. The variety and colorful presentation of these publications is simply amazing. There are more than 52 titles in the series. 2003, Swami Vimurtananda's Great Women of India in 5 volumes were added to children's series. Math's audio-visual productions include Swami Ranganathanandaji's lectures in MP3 format and many bhajans and chanting CDs from Swami Jnanadananda. 362 titles in Tamil, 340 titles in English and 20 titles in Sanskrit are currently brought out by Chennai Math. These are the top 10 titles of small size booklets. These are the top 10 titles of the medium size books. And these are the top 10 titles of the bigger size books. The website www.sriramakrishnamat.org gives us the details of the working of all the wings of the Math and their activities. You can do online shopping of publications and read all the pages of the magazines. In the website, you can listen to the bhajans and lectures as well. Vedanta Kesari is the spiritual and cultural monthly in English published from Sri Ramakrishna Math, Chennai since 1914. It is one of the oldest religious monthlies in English in India with an uninterrupted circulation for more than 90 years. It has a monthly circulation of nearly 10,000 copies, of which 4,000 go to the public and institutional libraries across India. The magazine has its subscriber base in 40 countries. Some of the well-known books published from the Ramakrishna Math Chennai were originally serialized in the Vedanta Kesari. Vedanta Kesari contains articles on Indian spiritual traditions and scriptures, mainly focusing on Vedanta as expounded by Swami Vivekananda. Here are the photos of some editors of Vedanta Kesari. These are the presidents of the Chennai Math who were managing editors of Vedanta Kesari in the past. The present managing editor is Swami Gautamananda. Here is the full list of Vedanta Kesari editors. Many leading scholars and eminent personalities have written articles for Vedanta Kesari. Since 1978, the magazine has been regularly bringing out an annual number dedicated to a given theme. Some of the latest themes were health, medicine and religion, channeling youth power and Upanishads. Many of these numbers have later been made into books and published by Sri Ramakrishna Math Chennai. The magazine can be read on the Math's website. Selected articles have been put up in the archives section of the site. Sri Ramakrishna Vijayam is the spiritual and cultural Tamil monthly of the Math. It was started in 1921. The magazine is read and preserved by people from all walks of life. The contents are for everyone. The pictorial stories for the children is very popular. It has over 1 lakh subscribers. The presidents of the Chennai Math are its managing editors. Here are the photos of the editors of the past and present. This is the list of editors who have toiled to ensure the success of the magazine. YDC is an annual contest very popular among the youth and students. Sri Ramakrishna Vijayam dedicates this contest to a unique theme every year with the sole aim of fulfilling Swami Vivekananda's dream of creating a society of energetic youth. 1,20,800 students from 1,410 schools and colleges participated in the competitions in 2000. Here are some of the contents useful for the modern time. The magazine is available online at the Math website. The dedication of the people manning it ensure that all the titles are available at affordable prices and the quality is maintained. This is the composing section where the written manuscript is first fed into computers and formatted. Here the negatives are being developed before printing. This is the paper cutting machine for sizing the paper. Here is a view of the black and white offset press, and here is the color offset press. This is an overview of the press. The dispatch section, where printed books are stored and then packed and sent on receipt of order. The sale during 2006-2007 was more than rupees 3 crores. The magazine section, where subscribers' correspondence takes place, as well as dispatch of magazines, which is more than 1,50,000 magazines. This is the bookshop at the Math, which is quite popular. It is a pleasant experience to browse through such large number of books before purchasing. Housed in 2 floors, there are separate sections based on language and category. The bhajan and chanting CDs, MP3 lecture CDs, DVDs as well as VCDs are exhibited for sale. The shop offers large discounts on the birthdays of Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Sarada Devi and Swami Vivekananda. Framed and plain photos of Holy Trio as well as revered gurus of the Ramakrishna order are also sold here. Titles classified in group on various themes are shown here. Over the years, the wrappers for books have become more attractive and colorful. The laminated cover pages provide a visual treat to the eye. Various eminent artists draw the pictures and design the wrappers. They are prepared with imagination, insight, taste and inspiration. Some of them are by themselves works of art. To commemorate the centenary of publications, 10 lakh books on 33 titles are being published at specially subsidized rates. Books are being released during the centenary celebrations commencing on 29th March 2000 in 2 batches. 18 books were released on the 29th March and 15 books on the 12th of April. Sri Ramakrishna Math has published many titles which have made the quality of life of people as a consequence has changed for the better after reading these books. Individuals have benefited, society has transformed, and many have dedicated their lives to selfless service in the society and as an offering to a higher cause. This devotion and life of service is sure to inspire people of all faith in the years to come.